Hello friends, TechManPat here. Welcome. Today we have a special video with a special guest star. This is my wife, Cass.
Hi.
This video was going to be a little bit different because originally I was sent this TechXX box to fix an iPhone screen. What I didn't realize is that my wife decided to break her phone by accident, of course.
Why not?
Why not? So what we're gonna do is to prove how good this pack is, and big thanks to TechXX to sending this pack to us. This is a screen fixing repair kit that has everything in one. I decided to get Cass to earn her new screen to get her to actually do it. You're gonna get to change the screen and I'm gonna help you along. We're gonna talk to this camera and show them the bits and pieces. And we've got another camera right here, the GoPro, to actually show you what it looks like. So strap in, let's get started in switching over this broken iPhone screen. It's absolutely smashed. And the thing you want to make sure is that maybe it still works, or you know, the phone still works, right? Because we're only changing the screen. Let's roll the intro. I guess we're gonna have a look in the box, what's actually in there, because everything that comes in here is what's required. Now, what the difference between a pack like this or something from eBay or Amazon is that it comes with everything in one piece. So the idea is that you don't have to fiddle around with little bits and pieces. They also sent this little bit here, the TechXX, basically a screen protector for the front, which basically if this had this shouldn't happen. So we'll be hopefully putting that on at some point in time. So in the box, and we'll navigate to this camera right here, we have instructions. So we're going to follow those instructions, of course. We've got a sticker, the most important part. We have a little magnetic pad. We've got some tools. I'm going to get you to use all these, so have a fiddle with them. We've got some really nice quality screwdrivers here. These are nice, metal and solid. Like, this is not the plastic crap you get from eBay. And this pack, I think, is only $180 at the moment, and there will be a voucher below to save another $10, I think. Don't quote me on that, but the voucher will be there. These are really nice quality, so you can actually keep them, probably use them for other things. There's a bit of work involved, but we'll get there. And this is probably the most important part. It's like a little spatula to actually separate the screen from the phone without breaking it. So that's there. Now I will be helping you if you need any help. Keen and excited to see how you go doing this.
Yeah.
So this is the final piece, which I need to probably break out of this packet there. And this is the screen. This is the iPhone XR. There we go. And you got to make sure you've got the right model. Of course, there it is. It's the full screen.
Specific for iPhones.
Yes, absolutely, specific for iPhone. So as you can see, everything is in here as one piece, as far as we can. There might be some pieces that will move around, but we'll get to that in a second. Okay, so we've got everything in place. We've got our instructions, the PDF. I'm gonna put all the links below in the description. First thing we have to do, we actually have to turn off the phone. As you can see, it's still on, the screen lights up, but we can't actually slash and tap the off button. So what we're gonna do is, per the instructions for your phone, depending on which phone it is, in this case, you're gonna hold up, volume up, then volume down, and then press and hold the power button and just wait until it turns off. Okay, Cass, first things first, we're gonna now unscrew the little bits and pieces of it. So there are two screws at the bottom here, and it looks like we're gonna be using blue. You're right, thank you. You're much smarter than me for today. So if you can just sort of try and show it to the camera, that'd be great.
Like,
yeah, just those two at the bottom there. Yep, there we go. They should come off really easy. The other way.
Sorry, left.
Yeah, left, lefty, righty, loosey tooty. There you go. And what you can do is you can put that on the magnetic one here. We would usually use one of these, but it can't because of the cracked screen. So now that we've got that, we're gonna jump in and use this tool here. It's an opening tool and it's really sharp on the edge. We're gonna try and get it underneath here. There's a little bit of rubber gasket almost around the actual phone. And you wanna just dig that straight in there, and you might have to give it a few goes, but you wanna give it a go and see how you do it.
Okay.
Watch your hands, and you probably wanna push that edge in there. And once you feel it go under, you should be all right. What you can do is you can put these in there as you go.
I just don't know how much force to apply.
Generally speaking, if this wasn't so badly cracked, it would be not as hard to get. Now, when you get to this part and you've got the bottom done, and the easiest way to look at it is if you put your phone side to side, the cables are here, so you're going to be lifting to the right, and then we should be able to just open it like that. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Make sure you watch out for the glass. Now, first of all, we need to see the little screws.
Okay.
There's a screw here, and you can see the guide that we have here. We've got that little bit, that shape that looks like
And yeah.
that
L.
one. Yep,
Yeah.
the L. We've got that shape, which looks like this one here.
Yeah.
And that's probably it, actually. That's the only two bits that we need to take off for now, but we will also need to take this one off here, because that actually goes back onto the phone here. So that's actually a little separate bit. So my suggestion is to grab your yellow. So you can undo those and just put them exactly in those spaces there. Brilliant, I love the little mat.
That's really easy to use.
All right, cool. So now grab the tweezers and grab that little cover. Yep, very carefully. There we go. That's it, and put it, you know what, just put it there for now because we don't want it to move the screwdriver screws. Using this one here, this is completely plastic, but it's very tough plastic. What you're gonna do is see these little bits there. They're like little Lego blocks. You're gonna just go underneath them and gently pop them out. They're gonna pop like a little Lego block.
Okay. As if I played with big Lego.
Leverage it,
But be gentle.
but be gentle. And now we can separate the screen. So we need to get this bit off here now too. This bit here.
Okay. and
So that's got
gold.
these ones here.
The gold one.
Yep. Cool. I think you can just lift this out now, very gently. As the instructions say, it's this plastic bit there, because this is actually connected to the screen, we want to gently remove it from there. And it should come away real easy like that. And that's actually going to get thrown out. So now we've completely separated the screen from the bits and pieces that we want to save. There we go. Now we can actually move on to connecting it all back together.
So that whole part gets thrown out.
That whole part gets thrown out. So, bye.
Maybe you can pop it in here.
Let's pop that into the plastic thing there. Now we're ready to put it back. Now the instructions say remove this protective film right here, which is this little blue highlighted thing. There's a tab on this side. There is also a protective film on the actual screen size, so you know that you'll be more than happy to just keep it like that for now. Move that away, and then we're ready to put this bit back onto here. So this one might be a little bit tricky, and this is where the tweezers are going to be real helpful, because what you want to do, right, is it usually sits like this, and the instructions really help, but we want to put this in first, and that's why the little ribbon's bent that way. So we have to navigate this into these holes right there. Now before we put this in, because this would be a simple thing, we actually want to put the gasket on to make it waterproof. This is such a big bonus. So we have the gasket right here, as you can see. What we have to do is we have to use the little sharp tool here, and we're going to pry off all the glue around the side here so we can put a new gasket on. Now one thing I want to mention is in the past that I've done this on your iPhone 6. Do you remember the little crappy tools I used to use? These are pretty impressive actually comparably. So the fact that you got those screws off so easily and magnetically makes the job so much easier than if you were to do it with crappy plastic tools, which is what generally people get from like eBay. Part of this is sustainability, right? Like you don't want to throw out this phone because not only is it expensive to buy a new one, you know, it's another $1,200 to get an iPhone XR. But further to that, it's much more sustainable to repair your own parts. And they also do sustainable boxes, which is interesting. So fully recyclable. Cool, well done. That's all done. Let's give it a bit of a clean, just in case there's anything there. You can use a non-fibrous cloth and a bit of alcohol, like 99% alcohol to clean that. And we've got this little sticker now. It goes on this way as you take off the bottom of it. So you can see here the folds.
And this is what will make it waterproof?
Correct.
Or just protect the insides?
Both from dust. It'll also make the screen a little bit stronger, because what you want to do is that the screen is on this little rubber gasket. That way if you take a hit or anything like that, it won't actually be as damaging. Oh,
wow.
Oh, look at that. There we go. Now we get the best part. We get to put all the little bits back inside, and we get to put these covers back on. So let's start with that bit there, yeah. It's like a little Lego. Very gently until you hear it click. Now we're going to do obviously these two. So we're going to bring the phone a bit closer there, the monitor.
So that goes the further one?
The furthest one, yeah. Okay, so do you remember which ones are first? So we've got this one needs to go on there, so that's easy enough.
Yeah, and it's the gold?
It is the gold because it's got the little like the 3-corner ones. This is so easy as far as, if you think about it, this device costs, $1,200, right? It is one of the most advanced technical things we have access to, and it's apps, and we can just take it apart and put a new LCD screen. I think that's amazing.
And how much does the new screen cost?
This one is about $189.
Oh wow.
And that comes with all the tools you need and this gasket. Just all you have to do is push it in.
Push it in?
Yep. On each side. The last 2 screws, and that is your...
I don't remember those.
These 2 right here. And just squish it down a little bit and see if it... Yeah. Push the sides down.
Yeah.
Yep, it's in. If you're wondering what's making all that noise, it's just Vala walking around. That is her going, okay, what am I doing today? Yep, I'm just gonna stand there behind the couch. Okay, this is the moment of truth. I'm really excited. So big thanks to TechXS. If it works, that's when you get the thanks. Cass, well done. You're gonna do the honors. We obviously unplugged the battery, so you're gonna have to turn it on. Just hold your power button on the right hand side and see if we can get a boot. Well done. You got it done. Let's see if the screen works and all the touch screen. But so far, looking around it, it's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like it's literally feels like the real thing. So touch. Yep, there we go. Cool. I'm really impressed. This is great. Now, my biggest sort of takeaway from this is this little guide right here. I think without it, it'll be a lot harder. I mean, imagine all the screws everywhere. Yeah, and the last thing we're going to do is just put the screen protector on. Big thanks to TechXS for sending me this product, actually for review, but I actually got to use it on a phone that I didn't know was broken in the first place. They did send me like a older phone to do it with, but big thanks to them. The timing was pretty perfect. And thanks for Cass for breaking a phone.
You're welcome.
How did you find this? Was it easy, hard? What did you think of the process?
Well, I've never done one before, but yeah, it makes sense.
Makes sense?
It's pretty easy.
Would you be able to do that by yourself without me sort of pointing yourself with the instructions and the video that was on there?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
10 out of 10?
10. Sorry, go on.
Thank you very much for watching. The links for this are going to be in the description. There is also a voucher you can use to save another extra bit of money off, and it'll be in the comments below, so make sure to check that out. And again, thanks to TechXS for sending me this product. We'll catch you all in another one. Thanks for watching. Bye!